Good day from WA. Hi, this is Julie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And welcome to my new subscribers, and thank you very much for all your comments and interest in my collage book. So this is it. We're doing the Collage Art Glue Book Vintage Christmas Edition by Margarete Miller. And if you haven't seen Margarete's videos, she has put a new one up today for the second week of December. So it's gone so fast. It seems a minute since we were talking about the first week. So we're on, what are we on, 9th today? And there's a video on how to create this. And then these are the pages. It's a December daily, basically. And the hashtags are xmascollage1, hashtag xmascollage2, etc. for each day of the month. Some of them I do as a double page spread, and some I do individually, but I like to make them sort of matchy. That's just what I like. So I wouldn't do, you know, something that really clashed on the opposite page. I like the fact that the pages sort of correlate to each other, even if it's just by color. It doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, this is in the 1890s and this is in the 1970s, but that's totally fine. So that was the last one we did, 7 and 8, I think. Yes. So today we're doing 9 and 10. So let's do the prompts first before I get bogged down with the pieces. So the first, I'm going to give you both prompts because I've got a feeling I'm going to do both at the same time. So number 9 is a holiday postage stamp. Cool, nice and easy. A candy cane, funnily enough, not so easy. A pear of something. A piece of a colouring page. Oh, I haven't got that yet. A feather, and the bonus is handwriting. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, I still have some work to do to collect that one together. And the opposite page is, do you have a favourite Christmas ornament or favourite style? What does it look like? And if you don't have an image, you can draw it. Probably a lot of us aren't going to draw it. I don't know. That I don't think is going to be too difficult. So I'm just going to do this one kind of like colour scheme matching this one. I'm going to pause here while I go and get all of the goodies. Okay, so I've organised everything into the order. So postage stamp, I've actually only got this one. I haven't gone hunting too far, but if I don't like it, then I'll go hunting further. Candy cane. So I found this in a book. It's almost the only one I could find. I've got pieces of candy cane that I could use as decorative elements if I want to. And there's this candy cane, which is scrapbooking paper. Candy cane, a pair of something. Okay, so, well, we all know that the reindeer come in pairs. So we've got 3 pairs there. I'm doing a turquoise and red colour scheme. So ignore the fact that's green. It will only be the red and the white that I would take from that. Well, that's decorative elements. I put decorative elements up here. I'm not saying that's where it's going because this is a different thing, but I'm just putting it there for now. And so turquoise and red, we also have Santa, but all you get is the back end of the pear. So I'm not sure whether Santa will make it or whether just his reindeer. Maybe they're just coming in the page like that. Oh, that might work. Okay, well, I was looking for a larger element for this page. Pear, pear, pear. I like it. All right. Sorry, Santa, you're out. Okay. But we have these pairs of, and they're not quite the right colour, so yeah. I was looking for other images, so we can get rid of the robins. All right, that'll work. Then we need a piece of colouring book page. So, got that one. Piece of colouring book page. Well, now I don't know if this is going to work. Well, we've got a feather, that's easy. I've got turquoise feathers, white feathers, and red feathers. So we can see, I was thinking feathers and birds. Not sure now. Although not sure that robins have turquoise feathers. However, this lady has a turquoise feathery hat. Well, it's not really turquoise, it's sort of a blue, but, and a red rose, and so I quite liked her. And she's got handwriting. So I'm not too sure how that's going to work then with our reindeer. So I have to see which one I like best. And my candy cane, maybe she doesn't really work. I'll put her back to the maybe pile. And this is our handwriting. Have I got enough, do you think? This is the last lot of ledger paper I got from Donna from Believe College Craft. It's just chockers full. I love it when the ledger paper is written on. Yeah, so it's all written in German. So I thought that this looked the most turquoisey. Maybe this one. I mean, it's from 1916. Woo. So we might use that piece, I think. So that's that side, because this is the colour scheme that I want to sort of incorporate. This is what I'd like to, well, I don't have to include all of these, but these are the pieces I picked up. This is the colour theme we're going for. Now, because I want to create the, the colour scheme, and I don't really want this green tree because it doesn't fit with the turquoise. So what I've got for this side, which is a favourite ornament, because we don't have a tree, and if I was going to put a tree up, it says or style. What does it look like if you don't have an image? Draw it. Well, I do have an image. But if I was going to put up a new Christmas tree and I hadn't, if I was starting afresh, I was buying a tree, I was buying the decorations, that's something like what I would like to create. Not a green tree. I think that's gorgeous. I just loved this because it was a card. I just loved this as soon as I saw it. So I thought that I would create a Christmas tree that I would do if I wanted to put up a tree. So that's when I thought, well, okay, we can cover up that tree with this. So this is kind of like as far as I got. And I hadn't got that far, but now I'm happy with this image. I only just found that. Let's just move those away for the moment. Yeah, they're coming in to the house where the tree is. Perfect. I don't mind moving some of these items over here, so if I need to put the candy cane over this side, I will. Or if there's another candy cane, there was a couple of others, just lost them at the moment. There was something in here. Oh yeah, there's that red and blue one. That's really pretty. I'm going to take it out of its thing and maybe I'll cut it out. Let's cut it out of its... All these little bits end up going back in a basket, so hopefully they won't get lost. But that's the kind of colour scheme I really like. So that one's a bit muted, isn't it? Put it up there. I like that colour. When you take the red off, let me cut the red off so we know what it's going to look like. I think I've decided I like that. So with my favourite ornament thing, now, if I had a favourite ornament, this would be it. This is so pretty. I love this. Been wanting to use this. Do you have a favourite ornament? Which way does it go up? That way, I think. Yep. We might have it hanging again like the other one was hanging. Alright, so these are decorative elements. Alright, so I'm thinking this one, because this is... Oh, it goes that way. I'm thinking this one, because this has got ornaments on it. That will just sneak in behind there. That gets rid of that bit of element that I might not want. And brings in this beautiful turquoise. So, got Merry Christmas down there. We probably want something across the top. Or on this side somewhere. Just put that there for now. I'm not saying that I like that one. Just sort of need to bring in that blue on this side. So then we're up to a feather. Have any rhyme or reason to be here. And handwriting. Let's tear a page out, so I'm not dealing with the whole signature, and then a piece. Trouble is, it's not very white, is it? Now that I've picked that one, I've got this one that's blue writing. Started with this one, then I ruled it out. However, I think I'm going to put it back in, even though it's not, because this page is not as white. Maybe that's what will solve the problem, because what's happening is I've got vintage colour here. My handwriting is vintage, and then on the other page was very white. But I think what I'll do is I'll vintage up the edges, and that way then it'll blend in with this vintage page rather than trying to make this page white. So I might just tear some pieces of this one and have that ready. So I'm just going to take that the edge off. We're going to do it in pieces. I'm going to have a piece going across the top. Okay, because I know that that part there sticks out. And then we're going to need a piece here to there. Okay, I have a piece there. I'm going to take the slightly stronger vintage off. Alright. Alright. See how much of that gets seen. We've got some extra bits if we need. Down a little bit. Make sure it covers up. Yeah, okay. We have handwriting. Okay, cool. And we're going to put that up to here. Yes, I've really struggled with this one more than ever. I don't know why exactly, but yeah. But there you go. Sometimes it happens. Happens fairly frequently with me. I didn't ink around them. I think maybe that's enough vintaging anyway, so let's just make sure. Do you want some blue ink? I've got this one. Let me try it on. I'll try it on a piece of this, which I've got more of it. Ah, yes. Okay, yeah. This is the stronger turquoise one that I didn't use last time. Oh yeah. I think that will brighten it up and counteract the vintage. Hoping. Hoping. I haven't actually put the whole spread down since I decided to use this paper, so I'm not too sure what it's going to look like either. We'll find out together. Alright, I'll pop it down, but I actually need to put the I want these little blue bits to go in, so we're just going to give them a bit of an ink just in case the white part's showing. And yeah, I think making a decision to use this blue ink will improve my thoughts of this one. It's yeah, it's been a bit challenging, but you know, this is a challenge. And of course, once I get fixated on a color scheme, I can't change it. I'm like, that's it. That's what I'm doing. So these are just little accents to bring in what's going on the next page, because I brought this blue sparkly paper in. I don't know if that's on the video or not, or whether I found that while I was agonizing. Who was it that said I was agonizing? Two of you said I was agonizing. So now it's 3. I agree with you. This is definitely agonizing. The easy one. This was the main piece that I was using and was happy with. And then that was it. It's just like I couldn't make anything work. So we're just going to go right to that point there. Make sure it's on the edge of the correct page. I'll do a little bit of inking. I'll ink everything. That's a bit tricky. A little dauber maybe. Might make it a bit easier. Not sure it's doing much. It's a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much. I cut all the bits of extra white off because it was just looking too white. Tried to get Santa in, but no, he just doesn't fit. Alright, let's glue this down. Okay. I want it on the edge of the page. See, my cutting apparently is not quite straight. There we go. We're on our way. What next? Now, it's a really easy piece that I want to put in. We had to have a Christmas stamp, holiday postage stamp. So this one, although it's nice, it's vintage, it's green. It's greenish. So I'm just going to change it for this one. It's Australian 1963. Goodwill to men, peace on earth. And I'm just going to give it a slight little angle. There we go. Perfect. Okay, what else is going on this page? So we've got holiday postage stamp, candy cane. Oh no, candy cane is what caused me all the problems in the world. And where have I put? Oh, candy cane might not be going on this page. Might be going on the other page. We'll have to leave that. Pair of something. We've got the pair of something. We've got three pairs of reindeer. Piece of colouring book page. We're not doing. Feather. I think that's going on the other page. So what's going on here? We've got handwriting. So I think this guy's going on here. So we've got Santa in some form, and another, and his mate Rudolph. They're just sitting down having a break. Got to have a rest. It's a lot to do in one night, isn't it? I used to think that. I used to think, how that's impossible. My logic said, yeah, that can't be real. That can't happen. Can't happen. I can't see how Santa can get to every house. Sorry, no, can't fool me. I don't know how long I was fooled, but I don't think I was fooled very long, we shall say. Let's give this a blue edge. Yeah, let's just give this a blue edge. I think this was going, yeah, I think this is going on this page. No, but however, my sister was, I don't know if it was grade 1, 2 or 3. So that would be 6, 7 or 8. We'll say 7. It was later than most kids. My brother and I and my mum and dad, we all kept the story going about Santa. And you know, we didn't tell her. She came home from school one day. Mum, the kids at school are saying Santa's not real. She was most disappointed. We had kept that little sort of fairy tale going for quite some time. It was so fun. And pretty amazing that I was actually able to keep a secret. I think we'll make it quite blue, so this just gets rid of a lot of the white and makes it look quite pretty. So I think it's going here to sort of connect those together. Let's just leave that one because that doesn't matter too much. Let's just leave that there just in case I've got that wrong as to where that was going. Let's just, we've got this cute little white flower that I liked. It's just hanging around. Not sure if that went down there. Okay, well, we'll say that page is almost done. So now we can start on this page. Okay, so I think I'm going to use another piece of this because I had got another piece out, but I think this will be better. Don't need to go to the bottom. Don't think I'm going to be able to put it right in the crease, so I'm going to put it close and that should be fine. So let's glue that down. If you don't take it away from the edge, it's just going to fold back. So let's cut that off now so we don't deal with that later. We know that we want this to go on the bottom, so let's put that on. Okay, cool. So next was this one. Yep, so we have some of that going along the edge. And the tree. What should we glue down first? Oh, and we want this to hang underneath. So I'd like it to hang from that. What I might do is just draw a line. Oh, it's a bit too far under. I would have kind of liked it here. Just tucked under a little bit, not all the way. I need to fill up this space, so it can't go from the D. Okay. Oh no, I think it's hanging from. Alright, so we can't put that on yet. This is getting tricky now. Okay. We can put that on when the Christmas tree is done. So I think we'll have to do the bird next. So I had wanted the bird to go up here. We might just have to. So what I'm thinking that the ball, I was hoping the bauble could hang from these berries, but it covers up this. So that's like the perfect place for it. Well, I think favourite Christmas style. I mean, I don't know. See, I can take that off. Where's the other one? That's okay. And we can hang the bauble then. Where's the feathers? A red feather for our robin. Just got that bit of bow sticking out, so I just need something to go down the left of him. In fact, we need something to sort of go up that section there, don't we? No, I don't like that, but maybe I liked this one. All right, I think I'll have to pause and sort this one out. Okay, so I've just come back and I've been out all day. Just got back. It's tea time. Fed the dog, keep him happy. Although he's outside, so he doesn't like being outside. He likes to be here with me. Now I've changed my mind. I'm going to keep those baubles. I spent ages this morning trying to figure out how to yeah, don't know why. But apparently this morning I wasn't, and yesterday I wasn't happy with them. Now I'm like, what's the problem? They're baubles. They match the theme. What's your problem, Julie? Don't understand why I had a problem with them. They're probably because they weren't quite the right colour, but they're just like a kind of muted version of this one. So we're having them. Okay, so what do we need left? We're missing. Got our stamp, got our no candy cane yet. Pears, we've got those. We're not doing colouring page, feather and handwriting. So we've got our pears, so we need our feather. So that's where this comes in. Now originally I had the Santa here, but I'm thinking, why do we not just go back to the little birdies? And now I've cut them apart, I can change how they go, and we can have a different arrangement. Let's have it this way, so we can, because his tail's missing, it annoys me. It's on the edge of the page. So let's just have that, and we can just have that. Try to make them look like they're sitting on the same branch. Oh, can you hear that? He wants to come in. Mr. Whingy. Well, he doesn't whinge too much, but he does like to be wherever I am. Now, I think originally I didn't like the idea of the birds down low, but I think it's fine. I wanted to have the birds up here and cover all this up, but it was all getting too hard and it kept covering up the little sign. So we're just going to add this in here, and maybe we can just make it look like the feathers dropping down. The feather's going to fall onto the ground. Does it look a bit weird? At this stage it might be too bad because I don't know if I can spend too much more time on this. It's taking me forever to just even do anything. So I think we might leave our little Santa and Rudolph this time. We can use them again some other time. I would really like to use this candy cane. We've got that candy cane. We've got does that puppy dog fit? Maybe. We have the candy cane. Alright, let's try this again. We've got the Noel. I mean, let's cut some of the white off. I think the white might be what's bothering me. Well, then it might actually fit on the blue part. I mean, if I don't like the Noel, I could always get rid of that too. So that all we have left is the presents. We've got Merry Christmas. I think this will be a lot better. Ah, yes. Now it works. Beautiful. So we can do the same with the candy cane. I don't know why. Sometimes the most simplest solution eludes me. And eludes me as to why that is so. Anyway. It's not only had to sleep on it, I had to tried to do it this morning before I went out. No, he got to like, I don't know, was it 1:30? Something like that. Oh, I've got to go out. I'm gonna have to wait till I come back. And then it's like, that's better. See, I like the turquoise. I like the little turquoise snippets. So I don't mind this little doggy, but it's just his, the colours are not striking, like they don't match this. So he will get used some other time. And I did find this. I wish I'd found it earlier. I had this floating around and I'm like, why have I got this green piece? I had 2 of these pieces in my pile for this collage and I couldn't work out why I kept putting it to the side. Why have I got green? Oh, because I had this. This came from the same, no, I don't know if it came from the same paperback. It might have done. Just wondering if I want a little piece of this. Maybe just in here. Let's just take a piece off. Shouldn't matter if it's straight. Oh, it's got a straight edge. See, that's got a straight edge. So I was just thinking like under here. And I thought the roundness of it, you know, these little swirls, kind of like would go with the whole bauble experience that we're having. We're having baubles. If I get rid of that one there, in fact, maybe we'd like to. Okay, so let's make it a tad smaller. Let's cut off this funny edge here. That's better. And a bit off this edge. And ink. I might ink the tree as well. And I might ink those little stickers. Then maybe we've fixed all the little problems. Just adds a bit of interest, I think, to that middle section that we were so, well, I was so concerned about. I'm going to need the little finger dauber. Yep. And this is a sticker. Oh. Turn the camera on the video. The motorbike guy arrives. Yep. So I should invite him to the go. Hello, let's introduce you to everybody. We've met your motorbike many times. I'm sure it's almost every time. I think there's actually 2 in the street. That's why there's a problem. There's a guy across the road who's a food delivery guy, so he's in and out like a yo-yo, and I think next door on the left has a motorbike, but he's not always home. I think he flies in and out, fly in, fly out, as they call it, and so it's sort of occasional for him. All right, we've got that. Let's do someone here. Why not? Oh yes. Blue. Probably highlight my bad cutting. Okay. What's going on here? It's got a blow. What's going on there? I can't remember. Something's going on here, isn't it? Oh, that would be the giant bauble, Julie. Just the giant bauble. I like it. And I've got some little bits of red and white that I can add in here and here just to sort of increase the candy cane-ness. I've got this, which I got out. Oops, guess what that landed? In the bin. Of course it did. Gold fleck or gold tinsel. Let's take a piece out and see. This is quite sweet because it's like miniature tinsel. Oh, cute. I'm thinking that gold tinsel, if you're going to do it, why not go the whole way? Yes, so I think we might have that like going off the page. We'll glue it down, and so it's hanging off the ceiling somewhere. Okay, I don't know if I can be bothered trying to find the end, so I'm just going to cut that off, which is going to be annoying when you find the end and do it properly, but that's okay. It's second hand anyway, and I think that's that was a really good little buy. 50 cents for all those little pieces of twine. 6 glitter twines. I got 5 of them. 50 cents. I'm happy with that. Okay. So what will we do? How will we'll glue it underneath the bell, the bauble, I think, and we'll have it just going up off the page like that. Now I didn't know whether should we. It's gonna. Oh, it's pretty old. It looks like it's probably gonna. You know what tinsel does when it's old? It drops its bits. But I was wondering whether I'd like a prettier bow. Let's get a bit more of it. All right, a little bit of a length now. I want to tie a bow, I think. Yep, just tie a little bow. Pick it a bit big. Let's see if we can make a smaller one. Yep, tricky. Here we go. Okay, we have to start with a bigger one and then make it smaller. Can't do it small to start with. Okay, pull it tight. Oh, the dog's driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to let him in. I usually don't like to let him in until I've had my dinner. Okay, I wanted to finish this video and have my dinner, upload the videos or edit, upload to the computer, edit after dinner. I have a plan, Mr. Cadbury, and he's usurping my plan. But eating dinner with him in the same room is no fun, I will say. No fun whatsoever. It's a constant battle of move away, get back, you're not. I've had yours. So I tend to let him in after I finished. So I'm wondering whether we can trim it off. So just a bit of extra pizzazz on the page. We'll tuck that under there. We'll put that up here. Let's just trim some of that off. I don't know how much I want yet. We'll stick that to there. Maybe a tad smaller. It's like when you get your tinsel out, it just gets tinsel everywhere, doesn't it? Well, we don't have any. Sold it all quite a while ago. When I moved to quite a number of years ago, 2013 I think, I moved to a unit, and it was the tiniest unit, like a flat apartment, except they're not called apartments here. It's a flat or a unit, and it had a lounge, kitchen, dining, which was not big enough to swing your cat in. It did have 2 bedrooms, but they were very small, and no wardrobes, and there was no storage space, and no parking. Like, you parked miles away from, not miles, but you know, it was cheap and actually not that cheerful, but it was all I could afford at that particular time, and so much stuff got sold, donated. I don't know if I had a garage sale or not before I moved, I can't remember, but yeah, had to get rid of a lot of stuff to fit into this tiny little unit. So lots of things went in that period of time. Okay, so I'm just going to sort the dog out because he is going to drive me crazy. Back in a moment. Okay, yep, I think we're ready to stick. I think we're finally ready to stick these things down. Let's start with the little birds on the left hand side. Goodness, from an inch in once a mile. Okay, so we'll start with this one. He's supposed to be out on his bed in the hallway looking in, but no, he has to creep forward. get as close as he can. I tell you, if he could sit on my lap, he would. It's quite the attached doggy. Okay, so I'm not going to push that down hard because I want to put this on. Now, what should we put this on with? I think a little bit of my fabric glue might be the go. Okay, what I'm going to do is put some on that paper there and then stick this in it so that I don't get like too much. I just get it where I want it. In theory. Yep. And then that's going to go under here. Oops, just don't want to cover up the 9. Okay. I don't know if it looks a bit weird. It probably does. Okay. Didn't ink around that, but well, that'll do. It's fine. Alright, feather, done. Well, while we've got that glue out, we might just, if we sit that in there, blub blub blub, and then make it sticky, and then we'll put it on here. Shouldn't be too hard to stick tinsel. There we go. And pretend that that's the, yeah, that's fine. And then another bit for this. Oh no, we'll go wait for that one till we've done the rest of these. So we can't do that yet. I think we can do these 2 pieces. Yeah, I'm going to put it down this edge here, because that's the part that's going to be stuck to that card. Well, that bottom bit might not be, but then we can put this here. Okay, all right. So the bauble, I could do the edge. I think do the edge. I've done it in gold once already, but I'm going to do it in just to make sure we can get the white off of the underneath part, because it's quite a thick card. Show any white? Yeah. Maybe we should just put some glue on here and glue that to the tree so we get that where we want it. Alright, and now we can, well, that's kind of glued to there anyway. Alright, let's put some glue under here just to attach that to that. And now we can glue the whole thing down. Maybe some under here, so I don't get it all flapping. Put it on this part. Yep. We've got to remember to put the string underneath the tinsel. Okay, and then that comes in a little bit. Just want to make sure we can see the 10. Don't need to see the edge. I just wanted to have a bit more of a space here. I need to keep it at an angle a little bit, just to try and offset the fact that my piece is not quite straight. So we oops, and then it needs to come down. It's better to do that. It's still a bit smudgy, but it's okay. Now we want to big deep breath from the dog, who's bored but happy. As long as he's in the room with me, he's content. He just take a deep breath and go to sleep, and he doesn't seem to get bored. I'd get bored. I don't understand. No, he would rather be with me than outside playing or exploring. Looks like he's all not too all for that. Not interested. Just want to be with you, Mum. Okay. But it's just that when I'm eating, I don't like it. So just glue that there, and then I don't know whether I want to, well, I'll see whether I decide to glue that down, but this way you can actually still read it. Yeah. Alright, and then my little, these are stickers, however they're going on glitter paper, so I'm going to just stick a little bit of, well, quite a lot apparently, of this glitter glue. I like glitter glue, so yeah, I'm happy I could use these stickers like that. That's way better. They match perfectly now. They kind of always did, but I just didn't like all that white. So it's kind of more modern on this side, but you know, blended in by this background paper. Little candy cane. It's supposed to be stuck down. Should we put a little bit over that join? Or maybe I'd prefer it I'll use a little bit of the wet wipe, wherever that went to. Oh no, that doesn't want to stick. It's not happy. I might have to use, it's called art glitter glue. You'd think it would glue to glitter, wouldn't you? But no, it doesn't want to. Let's just pin that down for a second. Oh, it hasn't wanted to glue here either. It could be interesting. Might have to use either a hot glue or possibly the fabric glue. Okay, let's just hold it for a second. Oh, the birds are done. I forgot. Oh, we've just got this little bit of extra. That's right. Yep, a little bit of extra. Yep, I like that better. And then the last touches I wanted to think about was some bit of candy cane. So I did sort of think it might look alright. I had originally put some here, but I could make it smaller. Maybe up here will help disguise that not very straight line. Oh yeah, let's do that. I wonder if I can just slide it under there. Not too easily with art glitter glue. Prise it up. Now sometimes it doesn't stick, and then other times it's like stuck forever. I did kind of want a piece here. Let's just lightly put a piece there and just see if I want to cut it smaller. Oh, I don't know if I like it. Oops. That doesn't want to stick. Might have to get hot glue out. What about down there? That I don't mind. I've got this little one, maybe a little one. And a bigger one. Okay, finally did it. This one has to have been I don't know, probably the second most difficult. I think this was probably the second most difficult one I've ever done. It's not difficult in the choices, it's more difficult in me getting it how I want it to look. That, in that sense of difficult, it wasn't really difficult. You know, an ornament shouldn't be too hard, and all these items shouldn't have been too hard. But I made it as difficult as possible. So we have December 9th. The assignment is a holiday postage stamp. So this is a Christmas 1963 Australia 5p stamp. So that would be, yeah, well, I was going to say that would be from the 60s. It's been a long day. It's 1963. I was 2 years old. So holiday postage stamp, a candy cane. So we have the candy cane over here, and these are sort of candy cane patterns. I have a little bit of candy cane, and a pair of something. We've got a pair of, I'm going to say they're robins, but they may not be. I'm not sure if they are or not. They've certainly got a little bit of purple on them, but today they're robins. And we've got three pairs of reindeer, and there's a pair of presents. Oh, there you go. A piece of colouring book page we didn't do. A feather, we've got a little bit of a red robin's feather. theoretically it's just dropping down. It's going to drop on the ground. I could have had it separate, but I don't like the little pokey thing. And then the last piece is handwriting. So we have got our 1916 or 1909 beautiful ledger paper written in German, I believe. So the date unfortunately is behind there. So that's all the pieces, except we didn't do colouring book page. And then on this page, December 10, do you have a favourite Christmas ornament or favourite style? And what does it look like? If you don't have an image, draw it. Well, we're not drawing it. Because I don't put up a tree, I thought, well, this card, if I did put up a tree, I would really like to put up a tree that looks like this, with beautiful gold and silver and turquoise, these turquoise and sort of red gem type, you know, baubles and things to hang off the tree. So I thought that was really exemplifying what I wanted. Now I've just noticed there's a bow here with a centerpiece, so we either put one more big centerpiece. Yeah, that might be okay, because that's the only one I've got of that colour. I haven't got this, or I've got this little one. No, we're going to have to put the big one because it looks like it's too sort of faded. So it's got a big centerpiece to match the rest of the centerpieces. Although no, it's not to match because it's still different. That's okay. We'll leave it like that. That's gorgeous. So we have something that I thought would be a Christmas tree, and this would be the kind of bauble that I would want. So this was a Christmas, both of these were Christmas cards. And then baubles in the background, there's baubles up here, candy cane pattern, and so we've done everything in the you know, the sort of the red and white candy cane, but added in the turquoise. And of course this is just some beautiful sparkly trim, which sometimes I forget to hold it up so you can see the sparkles. Look at that, it's really pretty. Not so much sparkles, so just a little bit over here just to sort of tie in the two pages. I really like it now. It's funny, isn't it? Oh my goodness, you would not believe how long it's taken me to get to the point of I really like it. And I just can't finish until I really like it. I can't glue anything, I can't glue it down until I really like it. And now I really like it. So I'm very happy that I took a little bit longer and made something that I enjoy and I'll enjoy looking at. Thank you very much for subscribing and commenting and all of your wonderful well wishes. It's really nice and warming, heartwarming. Remember to comment so that you can be entered for the lace giveaway, which I've yet still to organise. So I've posted away most of the playing cards. I just need the addresses, the physical addresses for Kay Forder, because for some reason I lost your address, I don't know, and Janice Hoftelling. Send an email to allaboutjunkjournals@gmail.com, or if you're not having trouble with Gmail, then please send to julie321@iinet.net.au. I have both of them open and I check them each day, so, and I check the spam, and yep. So Kay and Janice, please send me your addresses for me to post away your playing cards. All the others are on their way. Some my West Australian Susan, she should probably get hers Monday. The Eastern States might get theirs next week, and then the rest of the world, I'm sorry, you'll probably get yours in 2 or 3 weeks. But they're on their way. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.